Hey pals, it's Sassy Cassie, and welcome back to another reaction video of Naruto Shippuden. As always, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and anyone watching this video. Thank you so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this crazy shinobi journey. Now, previously on Naruto, a lot happened in general in the last several episodes. First of all, Jiraiya may or may not be dead. I still don't want to believe it. It's not real. It is not real. Not until there's a funeral. That is my rule. First of all. Second of all, Sasuke battled Itachi. Can confirm now that he did win. Itachi is no more. But everything is twisted because the show is an onion. Itachi never strongly disliked Sasuke. He just let Sasuke hate him for all these years in order to help him, help the village, but then also he couldn't kill his little brother, and so he asked the third Hokage, and then the third Hokage died, and that's why he showed up, and all this other stuff because of Danzo, and I'm really curious where that avenue is gonna lead, first of all, because Sai not Sai still kind of works for him, I think. I can't remember that far back, unclear, unconfirmed at this moment, but that's the situation we're in there. Then he meets this Madara Uchiha guy who was the first Uchiha to unlock the true powers of the Sharingan, and who also fought with the first Hokage, and that's what the statues was for, and it's super symbolic and all that jazz. And basically Madara wants something more. We don't know what it is, but he wants something. He wants to use Sasuke for some purpose. And he also feels that now that Itachi is gone, that he doesn't have to keep his promise about leaving the village alone, because ultimately he still wants revenge against the village. I did think that he just wanted revenge against his clan. That whole thing was semi-confusing just because he seemed to agree to killing the whole clan, because they did turn their back on him in the beginning, or at the beginning of the formation of the Hidden Leaf village, but he still wants revenge for the Hidden Leaf because they've got some dirty dealings going on in there. And it's mostly because of Danzo and those two elders on the council, whoever, who we just don't like because they're just so mean. They're so mean. I don't think that necessarily means you deserve to die, but Sasuke is now out for revenge because now that he knows the full story, I feel like it's quotation marks because we don't know where Madara Uchiha is at. But Sasuke wants revenge against the Leaf for what they did to his brother and what they did to his clan. Both people suffered. Sasuke suffered all because of some grudge from way back when. I really strongly dislike politicalness in this sense. I do understand that it has a big, huge role to play in all of our lives, no matter where we're from, but doesn't mean I have to like it. So that's where we're at. If I recall, Sasuke is also they're not going to use us, we're going to use them. That's right, because they were wearing Akatsuki robes and it feels weird. And right. Okay, I'm on a roll now. I remember that they are facing one of the tailed beast peoples, the Jinchuriki, and he's very old school, quirky rapper style dude. And again, it's nice to see because, with got a situation, with not a situation, with just something that I remember sticking out to me, how they said that nobody has ever come to help the other Jinchuriki before, nobody ever cared. And it's nice to see that at least in this guy's situation, they were we would never betray him. So he must be an important part of their village or whatever, or they respect him enough that they would not willingly give away his location. And it again is nice to see somebody who is older, who seems to have some kind of control over whatever beastiness is going on in there. I'm so curious about that. Again, I was really sad way back when we like briefly saw, I think it was the 2 and the 3 tail, who were also a little bit older. And I'm just like, I want to know more about them. So he seems to be giving Sasuke's group a run for their money. So I'm really hoping we get to know something about somebody besides Naruto and Gaara. Not that I don't love them, but still. Yeah, I'm curious where we're going to go from here. At first, when I first was coming back to this episode, I was like, are we going to get back to the village? Because now, you know, Naruto and the gang have kind of like lost Sasuke again. And I wonder if he's going to find out about Jiraiya, if we're going to find out if he's actually dead. Did Tsunade win a bet? Was there bad omens in the air? Who knows? We're going to find out. Well, maybe. We might go the Naruto route. We might go the Sasuke route. Who knows? I'm trying to remember what village he's from, because to me it feels like the mist because of all the mist, but that could be totally unrelated or untrue. Maybe I should look up the headband signs. I don't think that would give away anything that's not very spoilery, but maybe I shouldn't just in case though.
That is the plan.
Check it. I'm not witless, yo. I got super rhymes and charming flow, fool.
Oh, what a joke. And not to mention that he's got absolutely zero rapping talent.
Hold up, fool. No need to be cruel.
Ooh, he felt something. Fancy. I kind of like this really blurry style because it just shows how fast they are. Ooh! You know when the music kicks in, it's gonna be good. Wait, is he writing down lyrics? Is he writing down lyrics? That would be hilarious if he was. But they both are getting these weird Spidey Simpsy things. So like, what's happening? I can't read Japanese that fast.
Feeling hella fine. I just wrote the baddest rhyme. Thank you.
He did write lyrics. He did write lyrics. Oh, I love that he keeps calling him false.
Hey, this guy is clearly used to handling blades. He's no ordinary ninja.
Quickly take a look, 'cause now I'll give
Interesting.
you a taste of my hook.
I literally just watched the One Piece live action, and this is giving me serious Zoro vibes, like Three Sword style, except he has obviously way more blades. And now I want to know, because I don't know, I actually don't, if Naruto or One Piece came out first. I don't know. I'll look it up. I don't think that will give away anything. Honestly, the more and more I want to look up just the most randomest things, the more and more, like, especially as I'm getting into all this more complicated stuff, I'm like, I'm too afraid. I'm too afraid to look anything up because I'm afraid that even the slightest, tiniest keyword will show me some kind of spoiler, and I don't want that. I don't know, but I like it. Fascinating. I like that he's using his swords basically with his legs. With his legs. Interesting. Even... Or maybe he's biding time. Maybe this is one of those things. But I'm thinking even with his Sharingan, he's still getting cut. Which just goes to show the skill level of this dude. Even if he is, you know, quirky.
With a killer blow!
Again, speaks to the level of this dude. So I'm curious. I thought he was ripping through the sword. Okay. Cool. He is ripping through the sword, and he was using lightning. Okay. It's like rocket boosters to your arms to give you a stronger punch. I'm curious if that qualifies as wind style. Second of all, I wonder if that actually did anything to him.
This is not good. Here, quickly. Hurry up and bite me. Do it.
What? What? What is happening? Okay, is this a type of medical ninjutsu, and why does he have to bite her? Why is biting involved? And also, how many times has he bitten her? Because her arm is covered.
This battle's not over. Gotta stop these foes. Check it out, y'all!
The animation just changed again. I'm sorry. I love whenever they use multiple animation styles in the same episode. And maybe it isn't necessarily different.
Gotcha. Sasuke, now! Just hit both of us!
Doesn't that really hurt him because he's made of water?
Got no choice. Here comes the 8th.
I'm sorry. Hilarious, but also fascinating. This is a lot like what happens to Naruto. But he can do it at will, question mark?
Here it comes.
Fascinating.
It's just like that day.
And it's not like burning him alive or anything, even though he has... Well, I actually can't count how many tails, but I assume it's more than what, 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry. He gets it just going right into the water. He gets hit with the rock and goes right into the water. I don't know why I find that funny.
Those eyes. The Sharingan. Genjutsu, huh? Can't move.
Again, question if his eyes are like that because of Itachi, or does it just another thing, like another development? Oh, Sasuke just got sucker punched. I'm sorry, it's not funny. Oh, he's bleeding. I mean, I guess if you do get hit that hard, but sometimes the anime, they get hit so hard or they go crashing through trees and nothing gets broken and there's no blood. So sometimes I'm not sure about the level of anime logic.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to merge with him. I'll share my body and chakra. Since
He
his
can do
body is
that.
compatible with my curse mark, it should work.
And he doesn't have a curse mark anymore, so does it still work? I need these questions to be answered. Okay, so his skin is peeling. It's just doing it at a slower rate.
Tails that's inside of me. Genjutsu doesn't work on Jinchuriki hosts who have control of their tail beast.
How fascinating.
Your illusion I obliterate, and then y'all I shall annihilate. My true mode as the 8 tails of old is now gonna unfold, yo.
Also, he's an octopus. That makes sense. Eight tails, 8 arms. What I want to know is, how did he get control? Or is that something that comes with age? Does Naruto just need to be older? Or wiser? Oh, not an octopus. Not an octopus. Not octopus. Just has tentacle-like things coming out of his body, which is probably the tails.
That's 8 tails.
Looks like
A monster ox. So
Ox.
this is
Okay,
its
I was like,
true
yeah, what's
form,
the
huh?
animal I was thinking of? Yeah, ox. Thank you,
Me and my
Sugetsu.
foes, I was born a glorious longhorn. Whee!
Oh, I love his enthusiasm.
Save their hides.
I'm not letting you get away with this
So,
late game, fool.
so
You
sarcastic,
fool.
and I kind of like him.
That really doesn't.
That doesn't look good. That looks a little terrifying. Is this similar? Well, I don't know, but it does kind of look similar to the thing that Naruto did. Did he just get obliterated? Also, the slow motion. Very good. Is this gonna be the end of the episode?
That looks like... Is that Lord Killer Bees?
What is it?
His name is Killer Bee.
I thought Lord Raikage had forbidden him to take that form.
Wait, look over there. He's been fighting with someone.
Those robes. Akatsuki. The same ones who kidnapped Yugito.
I can't believe Suiketsu's all messed up.
Oh, that's really sad. He's jelly. He looks like jelly. He was my favorite in Team Sasuke. This is not fair. No. No.
Tomorrow.
I'll take over, you guys. Just run while you can.
On the other hand, though, I have all these curiosities. Why did he think? Interesting.
Cutting, run!
Okay, great. Now she's on fire. But they can't really be inextinguishable, right? Is he like sucking the flame back in? Cause that's pretty cool considering he like just got this last episode.
Barely alive.
Then we did manage to take him down without killing him. Let's grab him and go.
No, don't tell me they actually defeated Lord Killer Bee.
Yeah, somebody get him.
It would be useless for us to engage them, so we should report this to Lord Raikage and let him deal with it.
When he hears what happened to his younger brother, knowing how
Oh,
he is,
older brother. Okay.
he'll be
Cool.
furious.
Man, at least we got to see a little bit more. Like we got to see his whole personality and stuff, but I'm still sad. I mean, I can't count him out, but like, I feel like every time they get a hold of somebody, we never see them again. It's very sad.
I really didn't expect that we'd have such a fight on our hands today.
And if they have the 8-tail, they only,
But
I'm
it's
trying to
done
remember,
now.
they only have one more and Naruto? Try to remember that detail. Okay, a lot to unpack in this episode. First of all, I really like this Jinchuriki, the 8-tails. I think his 8-tail form is kind of interesting. It is very ox-like, like Suigetsu was saying. But like his tails are like octopus tentacles, which again, I thought he was gonna be like an octopus because that would make sense. Octopuses have 8 legs, but even though they're tailed beasts, but like, it's very interesting. I'm sure that it probably has something to do with some kind of mythical monster, or maybe they just put two things together. I don't know. But that was very fascinating to me that he, one, was able to control it. And two, that we found out that Genjutsu doesn't work on Jinchuriki who have full control of their tailed beast chakra or forms or all of the above. And I'm over here like thinking, like, how do you do that? How did he gain control over this? I mean, he seems like such a chill, go with the flow guy, but you know, you never know what people's pasts are like or what their backgrounds are like or what they had to go through to get there and whatever. But like, very fascinating. I want to know more. So I'm sad that they captured him. So yeah, there's that whole facet. Then there's also whatever the heck Sasuke is going through. He has this Sharingan, and maybe I haven't edited those videos yet, so I'm sure I'll understand when I get there, when I go back and edit, but like I question, because I thought you had to like kill your best friend in order to get this Sharingan, or did Itachi actually give it to him? Because in the way that they worded it, and this might be an English translation thing, or it could just be that I didn't fully hear or fully understand. I'll go back and I'll figure it out. But I thought that he just transferred the black flame like ability, but that is a facet of his like higher version of his Sharingan. So did he actually give him his Sharingan? Like, because he didn't take his eyes. Because, like, I feel like at this point, there is the lane that Madara and Itachi took. Well, Madara took to take the eyes of his brother, and then there's Itachi who, like, killed his best friend. And that's how they got, like, this higher version. And maybe in some sense, Madara's brother was his best friend, but he didn't kill him. He just took his eyes. I'm curious how that transfer took place without either eyes or without killing somebody, killing your best friend, because those were the two-ish options presented to us, and neither one of those things happened, but Itachi somehow managed to pass along this ability to him, first of all. Second of all, with the fact that he is trying to use them, but his eyes keep bleeding, and is it because that his body's not used to it? Is it that he just doesn't have like control over it? Is it because it's not meant to be in his body? Is his body like rejecting it? But then, like, you know, in the background of all this, everyone keeps saying that he's going to be even greater than Itachi or whatever. So maybe he has the potential, but maybe his body can't handle it. I don't know. But I'm curious about why his poor eyeball keeps bleeding every time he does anything. So I'm sure he'll work on it, he'll discover. But in general, with this battle, I appreciated how much this guy, this Eight Tails, gave them a run for their money, especially because in many ways, like, Sasuke has been framed to be like kind of overpowering in a lot of the battles. I mean, even against Deidara, even though it was kind of back and forth, in some ways, like, he wasn't like this far back defeated or beaten. And maybe it's because his, like, I mean, he was using his Sharingan, but like, I don't know. It just feels like things have gone a lot smoother for him. So he has seemed a lot stronger. And then he's faced with an opponent that is so like terrifyingly more strong. But because of these abilities that he's still getting the hang of, he manages to at least knock him out, and he's going to take him. I went in a circle and I don't know where I was going, and I've ended up here and I don't know where I'm at anymore. So let's just put away, because there's Eight Tails, Sasuke, the others' abilities. So first of all, Connie just having like bite marks all over her. Like, I understand the thought process about like sucking out her chakra for the purposes of healing others. Sure. So, sure. But like, they're all over. Even when she like undid her collar, they were like all over. And I'm like, for why? I know it's probably to like show the extent of what she does, but still very, why? And I'm sure in a sense it's probably why Sasuke chose her. Fine. Jugo being able to like transfer his chakra to, I guess I didn't think it would work, because yes, his body is compatible, and maybe I just kind of missed that detail. I remember him saying that his body was compatible with Curse Mark, so maybe even though that Sasuke doesn't have it anymore, supposedly because Itachi got rid of it, where he's still able to take on those facets or those, I don't know, characteristics. It works out somehow, and Jugo is now a child-ish. And then Suigetsu. The fact that he just turned into a water monster, which is so cool. And I love that he's just like, even at the end, which I'm just gonna assume, even though he's like a puddle of jelly right now, that he's gonna be fine. Hopefully. But like, he's like, I can't believe this is where my life has ended. He's so sassy and sarcastic, and you know, I know that I don't necessarily show a lot of sass. Sometimes I end up cutting it out because I'm like, maybe this is too much sass. But I can appreciate a sassy character. Maybe that's why I like Suigetsu. He's kind of funny. Anywhoots, thank you all so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this crazy shinobi journey. And until next time, bye!